AEW Collision, the 1st of March 2025. The pulse of the AEW universe quickens as AEW Collision prepares to take over Oakland, California on March 1, 2025. What began as a night build to further ongoing storylines has quickly evolved into something far more volatile. With deep-rooted rivalries bubbling to the surface, personal scores demanding resolution, and championship aspirations driving every competitor, the night promises to be one of twists, triumphs, and heartbreak. The spotlight may be on the squared circle, but the real drama lies beneath, in the grudges, ambitions, and desperation that fuel every match. Bandito and Powerhouse Hobbs versus The Learning Tree, Big Bill and Bryan Keith. The opening salvo of the evening carries far more weight than a typical tag team match. It represents a collision of styles, egos, and futures. On one side, Bandito, a man whose star continues to rise despite recent setbacks, finds himself partnered with the raw power and hometown pride of Powerhouse Hobbs. Bandito's high-flying brilliance and never-say-die spirit earned him standing ovations even after falling short in his Ring of Honor World Title clash against Chris Jericho. That resilience could make all the difference tonight. Hobbs, meanwhile, remains a man of few words and devastating actions. The East Bay native returns to familiar ground with something to prove, not only to his fans but to himself. Once on the verge of AEW dominance, Hobbs has tasted gold and knows the hunger for more. Teaming with Bandito offers him an unexpected blend of speed and flair alongside his trademark brutality. Together, they form an unpredictable but dangerous combination. Their opponents, the Learning Tree, represent the very opposite philosophy. Big Bill, a towering figure with brute strength and a surprising mean streak, has found new life under the mentorship-based mantra of the Learning Tree. Alongside him is Bryan Keith, a no-nonsense technician whose ability to exploit openings makes him a cerebral counterbalance to Bill's raw force. This clash is about more than just a win, it's about staking a claim. A victory for Bandito and Hobbs could catapult them into title contention within the tag team division, a landscape wide open for new challengers. For the Learning Tree, it's about credibility. Recent losses, including a bruising battle against Jericho's faction, have left them desperate to regain momentum. If they can neutralize Hobbs' power and ground Bandito's aerial assault, their rise may begin anew. FTR versus the Undisputed Kingdom, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. Some rivalries are born out of competition. Others are born out of necessity. And some, like FTR versus the Undisputed Kingdom, are born out of legacy and survival. When FTR, the gold standard of tag team wrestling, first clashed with Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, it was a masterclass in styles. The seamless, old-school precision of Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood met the relentless, submission-hunting aggression of the Undisputed Kingdom. That first battle, though narrowly won by FTR, left scars. O'Reilly, the surgical striker, and Strong, the powerhouse technician, left Collision that night vowing to rewrite the narrative. For FTR, every match is a referendum on their status, the self-proclaimed best tag team in the world. For the Undisputed Kingdom, this is about rewriting their own destiny. Once feared in promotions across the globe, they now find themselves fighting for relevance in AEW's stacked tag scene. The rematch tonight comes with higher stakes, even if no titles are directly on the line. A win for the Undisputed Kingdom positions them as top contenders heading into Revolution. A loss? It could leave them adrift, questioning their future, and, as whispers behind the curtain suggest, questioning their own unity. For FTR, a setback here would be equally seismic, perhaps cracking the foundation of their quest for sustained dominance. AEW TNT title match, Daniel Garcia, C, versus Adam Cole. Daniel Garcia, once mocked as a sports entertainer in a wrestler's world, has evolved into one of AEW's most complex and compelling champions. His reign as TNT champion has been defined not just by wins, but by his refusal to be pigeonholed. Technical precision, opportunistic aggression, and flashes of viciousness have all become part of his repertoire. Each successful defense has chipped away at the doubters, but none quite compare to the test awaiting him tonight. Adam Cole, the beloved prodigal son, returned from injury not just to wrestle, but to reclaim. A figurehead of AEW's early promise, Cole's ambitions have only sharpened in his absence. Now back, he sees the TNT title not just as a stepping stone, but a symbol, proof that his prime isn't behind him, and that Revolution could be his true rebirth. Their bad blood began with words but escalated quickly into physicality on last week's Dynamite, when a backstage confrontation exploded into a brawl that took security to break up. Garcia sees Cole as entitled, a man handed opportunities because of reputation. Cole sees Garcia as arrogant, a young star who hasn't earned his swagger. The truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. The result tonight could have far-reaching consequences. If Garcia retains, his stock skyrockets, and his confidence heading into Revolution may make him unstoppable. If Cole wins, it's a career-defining comeback, and potentially the first step toward reclaiming his spot as AEW's centerpiece star. But with the stakes this high, could outside forces intervene? The Undisputed Kingdom, FTR, or even the long-absent Will Ospreay, any one of them could tilt the scales. And, in a night already brimming with personal vendettas, the element of surprise may be the ultimate game-changer.